Well, this episode really is putting everything on high alert now, isn't it? Oh, man. This episode right here. Man, this episode right here. Oh, my God. Now, this episode is called The Message, and it's more or less about... It's not so much about the message itself, although that plays a big part, and we'll get to that when we get to that, but, this episode is more about Greg. It's more Greg-centric, and it's more Greg finally proving to himself, trying to prove himself to the gems, much as Steven does. And this also calls back to a lot of what happened in, the two-part Ocean Gem stuff, where we got to see more of the gem lore. I'm also kind of noticing it spoils it a bit of what the episode's going to be about if you see, the second part of these new episodes, if you see the second episode that's, like the bonus episode to the new episodes, it kind of gives you a little spoiler of what's going to happen. So when I looked and see the episode after the new one, after the message, I saw Ocean Gem. So I was thinking to myself, okay, it's got to have something to do with Lapis Lazuli. Sure enough, it does. But I really like this episode. Greg continues to be one of my favorite supporting characters. There's not a supporting character on this show, or character I hate in general, in Steven Universe. All of them have their little quirks and everything, and they're all just really nice characters. Even Lars I like. So, yeah, this episode was just really more or less, the story is that, Greg and Steven are trying to use this thing called the Wailing Stone, which we saw earlier in the season, and try to help the gems try to activate, because there's apparently a message trying to come through, but no one can understand it, because for some reason it's either damaged, or the tech is so old, whatever the case, they need to understand this message, and Greg offers to help. So, when they finally get the message, boom, Lapis Lazuli right there. Oh, before we go any further, I love the little TV killed the radio star joke that Greg made. I really like. The moment he says TV killed the radio star or something like that, and I went, reference. If you knew that song, you'd laugh too. Anyway. So, let's get into the meat of this episode, this is just one big prelude to what's coming shortly. And trust me, it's gonna come down like a bomb. In that two-part, that two-part story that's coming soon. So, this episode is, we have Lapis, and Lapis has sent a message saying that she got to Homeworld, but Homeworld is so much different than what it was once before. Now, that's what I'm really curious about, because Peridot has said that even, when we look back, is the gem technology's so old, but Lapis, when she wanted to leave Earth, and when she got back home, she said everything's so different, the gems are even different, and there's a gem looking for Steven. And Pearl, Pearl pretty much says that, it's probably Peridot. Peridot knows who Steven is, so Peridot's coming to Earth. I gotta say, I don't think it's Peridot. I think it's someone a lot worse. Because, I don't know, it just seems Peridot, either Peridot told the other higher-ups, because she did say she was sending a message, she was reporting this to the other gems, so maybe it's a higher-up gem, or the new rulers of the gem, the gem homeworld, and they're interested in finding Steven. Lapis is also you can, props to the voice actress for Lapis Lazuli. She sounds terrified of what the gems are going to do, because this gem, whether it be Peridot or not, this gem is not coming alone. Oh no, she's bringing an armada with her to come down to Earth and find Steven. Not to conquer Earth, not to reactivate the kindergarten, not to capture the gems, although I'm pretty sure that's going to be one of the things too. They're looking for Steven. Either they figured out that Steven is something new and either needs to be destroyed or replicated, or that's all I'm going to say. It's not going to look... things ain't looking up too well for Steven right about now, so... It's not going to go well. And we did see in the little previews that Steven has a new friend helping him apparently help rescue the other gems. So I'm thinking that might be the case, is that, the gems, this new gem might be either a new ally, or I'm thinking this is what's probably going to happen with this new gem that we saw in the little, we've been seeing in the commercials for the upcoming episode, Jailbreak. What I think is going to happen is that gem is going to pretend to help Steven, but after the whole thing's over, she's going to be revealed to be either, she's either going to be revealed to betray Steven, or just there to, she was assisting Steven just to analyze him, and just be like, okay, we're very interested in Steven now. We've seen what he can do. He's half gem, half human. That's never happened before. I wonder if we could use that power. Now, a lot of people have been... Let me bring this up, because this has been a thing as well. You see a lot of gems with... you see, obviously, Pearl, Garnet, and Amethyst with the star symbol, and Steven as well. And then you see, like, Peridot and Lapis Lazuli, who have this diamond shape symbol on there. So a lot of people have been speculating that maybe, the diamond represents the diamond authority, the gems... or gem, maybe Diamond, maybe there's a gem named Diamond who's pretty much like the Megatron of the gem homeworld. He or she, we don't know if there's male gems. It looks like it looks to be just a female species. But it may be so that, what was I going to say with this? That, if it's revealed that this Diamond character, because even, remember what Ronaldo said? Polymorphic gems under a Diamond authority trying to hollow out Earth? Maybe there is a character named Diamond, and he or she, probably a she, is in control of the gem homeworld, and is ruling it like Megatron. So, that could be, something we're going to be seeing very shortly. So... I am, for all intents and purposes, very much excited to see, the upcoming episodes. Can't wait. This is a really good episode, and I'm really also curious as to what will be the fate of Lapis Lazuli. It doesn't look like Lapis is okay with the idea of these gems. I don't think she's really okay with these gems at all. With the new gem authority at all, because she looked scared, she looked confused. Yeah. So I'm wondering what's going to happen to Lapis next. I'm hoping that maybe Lapis is going to be, either switching sides or, running away from the gem homeworld back to Earth. Really curious about that, because she showed a lot of concern for Steven. A lot of concern for Steven, out of, hope that, they would get this message and this gem that's looking for Steven, whether it be, again, Peridot or not, say, hey, they're coming, the best thing you can do, don't resist them, or the Earth is going to pay the price. She literally says, don't screw with them. They are so advanced, they have evolved to the point of being like, God, she almost says like they're gods, really. And the Earth cannot resist them, Earth cannot stand up to the, to the new Gem Empire. So I can't wait to see what Homeworld looks like. That's the main thing I'm looking forward to, is I can't wait to see what Homeworld looks like. And I am curious, is this Peridot they're talking about, or is it someone new that's known about Steven for a while now? In any case, big things are coming soon, so we better prepare our anuses. So anyway, again, really good episode. It was more Greg-centric and more about trying to figure out how to activate this message. And I still like that, don't get me wrong. But when it got to the message, I was like, oh, big things are coming. So anyway, you guys tell me, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you guys like it, hate it? Just comment below and let me know. Once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.